Shalom, Ahab, La Baraka. First and foremost, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rawah Kadash, and double honors to all the sincere prophets out there, all the sincere apostles, the sincere disciples, the sincere elders, bringing out this truth, the real truth. There's a lot of truths out there I've noticed lately. Tonight we're going to finish up with the Passover class. I mean, last night was the end of it, but tonight is the end of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. This is the last day, so what we're going to do is we're going to close out that Passover class with the ordinance of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So, with that being said, Moses put 10 plagues on the Egyptians to prove their gods are false. Hapi, Haket, Geb, Capri, Hathor, Isis, Seth, Nut, Ra, and Pharaoh. Those are all false gods, and each plague proved that. Now, we've been freed from the Egyptians, and we've kept our Passover, and now we are in the wilderness. And this is the first thing we do. This overlaps the Passover. It's called the Feast of Unleavened Bread. The first day of it is the Passover. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Exodus chapter 13. And this is going to be a short class, so just get comfortable. We're going to go to Exodus 13 and starting at verse 6. 7 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and in the seventh day shall be a feast to the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and there shall be no leavened bread. There shall be no leavened bread be seen with thee, neither shall there be leaven seen with thee in all thy quarters. Leaven represents sin. So when you're removing the leaven from your house is your temple. Your temple is your body. It's telling you to remove sin from your body. Now, I've even heard others, we should keep Passover all year round. Yes, we should keep sin out of our body all year round. Leaven is a metaphor because it's a rising agent. It changes you. A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. A little leaven will change the whole lump. It'll blow it up. So, let's keep going. And thou shalt show thy son in that day, saying, this is done because that which the Lord did unto me when I came out of Egypt. So, like I told you yesterday, teach the Exodus unto all generations, all of our generations, to your sons and your sons' sons, and so on and so forth. Verse 9, and it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thine hand, and for a memorial between thine eyes, that the Yahweh's law may be in thy mouth. For with a strong hand hath the Lord brought thee out of Egypt. So in other words, the word needs to be on your frontlets. What's the word? The laws, the statutes within the laws, and the commandments. They should, in fact, what it's trying to tell you is you should always be meditating on them. Even subconsciously, when I'm talking to you, I should be meditating on the laws a little bit. Trying to stay in that frame of mind, because remember, we're only practicing the righteous acts. Everything about this is unclean. The only thing that's clean is this book. The only thing that's clean is this book. And when Yahweh Shai comes back, he's going to clean us up. And he's going to set everything straight, and all of his disciples and his prophets and his apostles are going to come stand behind him while he destroys everything. Because we came with the truth. We had the word on our frontlets. That means in our mind at all times, and we were always meditating on the word. Okay, so let's keep going. Verse 10, Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance in his season from year to year. Passover, every year. Every year, at the correct time, too. Verse 11, and it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites, as he swore unto thee and to thy fathers, and shall give it thee. So, we're keeping this Exodus forever. Well, until Yahushua trumps it with the second Exodus, actually. But the point today was the Feast of Unleavened Bread. So for 7 days, you don't put a yeast in your food. You remove leaven from your house. So personally, I can't afford to just throw a bunch of food away. So we remove leaven from our sight. And when the feast is over, we just put it back. But personally, I really like unleavened bread, which turns out to be tortillas, flour tortillas. Unless my wife makes, she can make anything. I don't have to go out to any type of restaurant or nothing, but that's just a bonus, I guess, because I don't want to even go in on women, because I know some of you guys don't have the blessing of a good wife, so I don't want to bring mine up. So anyways, though, the whole point of this was just to let you know that there was a whole week of eating unleavened bread. On the first day, it's a holy convocation, which means it is a serious gathering of the people. In fact, let's go to Exodus chapter 12 and verse 15. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread, even, remember that, even. Indeed, the first day you shall put away leaven out of your houses. Put it out of your temple, put it out of your house. If you guys, it says so. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the 7th day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. So this is called an instruction right out of the Torah. This is a direct command. You will eat unleavened bread 7 days, not on the last day. It's a holy convocation. You just buy anything you want, have a bunch of cakes and hot dog buns and hamburger bun bread. No, all that, no. You have to do the last day like the first day. It says so in the scriptures. Both of them are a holy convocation. In fact, let me keep going. And in the first day there shall be a holy convocation. This is verse 16, Exodus 12 and 16. And in the first day there shall be a holy convocation. Holy means set apart. Convocation means serious gathering of the people. So a set apart, serious gathering of the people. And in the 7th day there shall be a holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat. Save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this selfsame day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever. Now, in I gotta find it, because remember when we were talking about why he wanted to set his people, he wanted his people set free so he could bring forth his army. like I was telling you on the very first day, I want to find that precept now, that we are the army of Yahweh. So, let's see if I can find it. Just give me a minute. Okay. Because he wanted to bring forth his armies. And okay, I'm gonna find it. I will find it. Here it is. Exodus chapter 7 and there it is. Exodus chapter 7 and verse 4. Exodus chapter 7 and verse 4. But the Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay my hand upon Egypt and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgments. So now we can jump back up to 12 and where was it? Because we're his army, and that's what I was trying to show you. It's right here. It's got to be right. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, so 7 and 4. So first we were reading chapter 12 and 17. So Exodus 12 and 17, I'm going to go over it again because it kind of took me a long time. I don't want to just seem like I'm just jumping around. So let me read it again. 12 and 17. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this selfsame day I have brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever. I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. So now let's go over to 7 and 4 and see what he's talking about. But Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that I may lay hand upon Egypt and bring forth mine armies and my people, the children of Israel, out of the land of Egypt by great judgment. So, like I was telling you yesterday, we are the armies. We are the children. We're the sort of Yahweh. And Isu, our weapon, our sword is literally this book. The scriptures are what cuts everybody. We pull out this book and chop you to pieces. And spiritually, you're just destroyed and torn up inside. And you want to argue and debate and give your opinion. Those days are over. You guys are going to be lucky if you see us celebrate another Passover. You'd be lucky to see us do this another year. You're going to be lucky. You might get one or two more. But I don't see much after that. I can't see anything past that. So, let me read 17 again. Ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this selfsame day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever. And with that being said, on the first day of Passover, on the Passover is the first day of unleavened bread. And then for 7 days, you eat unleavened bread. On the 7th day and the first day, it's a holy convocation, a serious gathering of the people. Today, right now, is our last day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And yes, it's just my family. I don't have any types of parties. I don't do none of that stuff. I see what that stuff does. It destroys your spirit, and it puts a crack in the lamp, and all your oil starts to spill out. So I don't want to be a part of that. And with that being said, most high willing, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you were able to get something out of this message. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rawakadash, Shalom. Also, this is a Sabbath, yes. First and last day, holy convocation. Shalom.